Choosing a pediatrician for your baby is a very important decision. Today we'll be talking about everything you need to look for when choosing the right pediatrician for your family. So hit those like and subscribe buttons and stay with us. When picking a pediatrician, you have to start with research. Ask for recommendations from friends and family, and ask them to give you honest feedback about their experiences. Talk to your OBGYN or midwife. They work with pediatricians all the time, and they can often suggest a pediatrician that aligns with your parenting philosophy. Check with your insurance company. They will provide you a list of pediatricians that take your insurance. This saves time and money. The American Academy of Pediatrics has a Find a Pediatrician tool on their website, so use it. This is an online resource that can help you find board-certified pediatricians in your area. At first, you're going to have a lot of options for pediatricians, so you need to figure out how to narrow your choices down. Location is an obvious one. You don't want to travel far if your baby is sick. The office hours are also important. Look for a practice that has some evening or weekend availability. Babies often don't get sick during normal business hours. Do they have after-hours care, and how do they handle emergencies when the office is closed? Does that office offer a 24/7 nurses line, and can you reach the doctor directly? Also, where that doctor is affiliated with which hospital can make a big difference. You want to know where they're admitting to. And finally, what is the communication style? Are they more traditional, or do they have alternative approaches like a website or a portal? When looking for a pediatrician, you're going to find a lot of different doctors out there. So for starters, board-certified pediatricians means that they pass specialized exams. They're up to date on the latest medical information and best practices for pediatricians. MD is a doctor of medicine, and DO means a doctor of osteopathic medicine. Both are equally qualified, but DOs take a more holistic approach. Medical doctors, or MDs, follow traditional medicine school curriculum. DOs, they have additional training in musculoskeletal system and osteopathic manipulation treatment. That means moving your muscles and bones. Both types of doctors can prescribe medication, they can perform surgeries, and they can provide comprehensive care. Most pediatricians offer a prenatal visit or a meet and greet session. This is a chance to get a feel for the practice and the pediatrician. Pay attention to the cleanliness and organization of the office. See how friendly or professional the staff is. See what the pediatrician's communication style is, and if they're willing to answer questions. Determine the overall vibe of the practice. Does it feel warm and welcoming, or is it kind of cold and not welcoming? Remember, spend a lot of time here. You should feel like it's right and trust your instincts. If it doesn't seem right, that's probably not the pediatrician for you. When choosing a pediatrician, check out their practice website and social media. Is it a modern, updated online practice, which often indicates the practice stays current with medical advancements? Do they have patient portals for easy access to your child's record? Do they offer online scheduling options and educational resources on their website? And do they provide regular updates about health topics and practice news? There are some practical considerations that you should consider when choosing a pediatrician. Start with parking. Is there a lot of parking? Is there easy to find a spot? Is there a parking fee? If you don't drive, can you easily get to the pediatrician using public transportation like a bus or a train? The waiting room, is it big enough for strollers? Are there toys or books to keep older kids entertained? Are there separate waiting areas? Some practices have different areas for sick and well children to help prevent the spread of illness. And the restrooms, are they clean and equipped with changing tables? Your parenting philosophy is very important, and it's really essential that your pediatrician aligns with that. So you want to talk about what they feel about breastfeeding. And if you are pro-breastfeeding, does the practice have lactation consultants on staff? You want to know what the practice's policies on vaccines are. Not all practices will allow you to skip or defer vaccines. Talk about antibiotics. Are you conservative or liberal in prescribing them, and does that match? And finally, alternative medicine. Are they open to discussing this with you if that's important to you? Here are some tips to help you decide on a pediatrician. Start your research at least 3 months before your due date. Gather those recommendations and check credentials. Consider practical factors like location and office hours, and schedule meet and greet visits often in advance. And finally, trust your instincts. Go with a pediatrician that makes you feel good. But remember, if you don't like that pediatrician, don't be afraid to switch. I hope this video has helped you learn everything you need to know about choosing a pediatrician for your baby. Please share your comments and let us know what topics you would like to hear more about. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you can get our latest content in pregnancy, labor, and early childhood parenting. Share this video with your friends and family, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for additional content. We will link those in the description below. Thank you so much for joining us at the Maternity Mentor.